Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Tasty Lemon podcast. I'm your guest host. I know you've been wondering who's this new face. I'm Achai and today we have Ayak in the building. We'll be talking about some financial lessons. Ayak, what do you understand by the term money?
Money, peso. I'd say money is a tool that you can use to get what you want and live life.
I'd also basically say money is is a medium of economic exchange that we use to purchase maybe commodities or So there are people who've been wondering, how is it that we save money? How is it that we are able to come up with a budget? Could you kindly advise us, how do we write this budget?
For saving, I'd say for me, it comes down to 50-30-20 rule, where you have 50% of your money goes into expenses and then 30% into your wants, watu wa sherehe, mnaweza piga sherehe na hiyo 30%, and then 20% is what you save, and you should save like all the time.
I think another way of saving money, I think you should know what you personally want. If by a certain period of time you're like, nataka ku save 20k, then you set it ujue, like how is it that you're going to save this money. And also don't hesitate to say no. Unajua tuko na some friends who just come and be like, yeah, twende huku na pale, but you know deep down I'm saving this money for something important, maybe shule, health and all that stuff. So usijipelekeshe tu huko because your pressure sijui nini, but your savings should be tied to a goal. You have to have a goal on why you're saving. There are people who live in certain areas, or let's say there are some different social classes. We have the middle class, we have the upper class, and definitely their goals are going to be different about saving money. A person staying in Kawangware won't have the same objective or goal as the same person in Lavington or Runda.
It's really not about where you're staying. It's about your mentality, how you've been raised with money. Like for us, when we were young, I don't think we were taught on how to save money. It's like spend, because we were in a wartime. So people are really not trying to keep money. We're just we are trying to survive, survival mode. So we just spend money. So now that we are not in survival mode, we still don't know how to save money. We still have the same relationship of spend. So there's someone who is in, like you said, Kawangware, who like can save his money so well. He can make 500 and save 400 and use 100 bob. So it depends on your money mindset.
Okay. So how is it that you're going to identify if someone is living beyond their expenses? Because people don't earn the same thing. Maybe you'd earn higher than me, I'd earn higher than you. Someone in Kawangware might earn lower than the person in Runda. So how would you best advise them?
The person living in Runda could actually be living beyond their means. Their salary could be like 200k and they're paying 120,000 rent. That doesn't make sense. What if the landlord decides, I want to raise the amount of money? So it might actually be beyond the money you have. So watu wakupiga sherehe 24/7, and you don't have money, and you'll ask me, you'll call me, send me 2k. You're living beyond your means. Please don't ask me for 2k. I'm asking nicely, don't ask me for 2k.
I think that also happens most with campus students, because they're the ones who tend to be partying all the time, and I'd find that whatever budget my parents have set for me isn't the same as what my fellow colleague has been set for, or is like pocket money napewa, maybe see the same na yenye unapewa. Mimi leo naweza kosa pesa maybe ya kukula jioni. Why? Simply because maybe I want to go partying with the friends. Wameni invite, leo kuna bash, ticket ni 2k, na mimi najua niko na like 4k imebaki ya food. So out of ignorance I'd take the 2k niende to party. Unajua sitaki kujua hizo vitu.
So, I remember there's a time like we were having culture week in uni. I don't know if I'm exposing someone, but she, like, it was the end of the month. She used the rent to buy like tickets and buy dresses and everything, and it came to 25k. And I'm like, are you serious? And the next day rent was being collected, and I'm like, where will you get the money? When in campus you really don't think.
Yeah. True.
My mom will give me money and say, okay, see you in 3 months. She doesn't want to hear it. So it depends a lot on your environment also. Yeah.
Another example, kuna watu wengine hii kitu ya sport pesa. There are some guys wamepewa school fees manze ama rent. Poleni. Mtu anaekelea hiyo dokwa and then all of a sudden it turns out they lost. So you don't know what to do next. You start calling your friends up. You don't even know what to tell your parents. Tuseme umekula fee and your parents will keep on asking you, kwani wewe graduate ni na wewe unajua kenye umekuwa ukifanya every semester tu unaangushia tu bets and all that stuff. Imagine. I'm not saying you don't bet, but do it responsibly.
Me, I'm saying you don't bet. Don't
bet. Me acha nikwambie ukweli. Unaweza bet because watu wengine wanakuangana bahati. So do it knowing yani tu
bahati, like that's 1 in a billion people. So the 1 billion people should bet.
I'm
so
not
that
saying
one person can win. No, hapana.
Lazima. By the way, usikwe discourage, sisemi usibet. You can bet. You never know. The luck may be on you. At the same time, kama unajua it's una hiyo uwezo and all that, or you know maybe you're taking a risk and you feel if your intuition tells you something like don't do it. But if you feel comfortable to do it, mtu asikwambie. Just
basically, don't risk like money, important money, like your fees, rent, things like that. Don't risk that money in betting. Yeah.
So we have money traps. I've been hearing of this term, money trap. I'd really like to know today what this term means.
I'd say money traps, things that you spend money on, that you really didn't know that you thought were good but actually are not, like Ponzi schemes or pyramid schemes. You know those people in town, someone will approach you and say, oh, come with your 5 friends, and then you tell those people come with your 5 friends, and then you'll get to a higher level and you have to pay them. Like if you're working for someone, they're supposed to pay you a salary, not the other way around. So guys, watch out for that. I think that has also gone to Juba. The people who do that recruit you.
So let me get this right. They like kind of ask you to pay for something in order for them to give you back something of which maybe you're not even sure if you'll get it.
Yeah, that's true. Another money trap I'd say is in terms of friendships. You know, your friend will ask you for 5k and then they return like 2k, and then you're there loading, waiting for 3k and it's not coming. So like friendships and money, that's a big trap. Don't give your friends money that you know you'll not get back. You can't give your friend 100k, definitely. Without having a contract.
But you know, there are those who want to give money just because there's some friends who wanataka kupendwa, they want to be liked, and you know
by who?
See, by their fellow friend, maybe they want to be friend.
Oh, okay.
To say me like, I really want you to be my friend and all that, and then you'd come to me and tell me, I need some money and all that stuff. Maybe deep down I wouldn't feel comfortable giving it to you, but I'm giving it to you and you went to say, nani alinipea, I feel good about it. Someone going to say so and so help. Kuna watu wanataka kujulikana maybe when they help their friends.
That's true. Well, that's a trap.
Definitely it is. So we have the black support, black tax, sorry. Someone comes and decides to take responsibility to pay maybe fees for your siblings and all that. Have you ever come across that? Has that really affected your financial,
Okay, how do I put it? I'd say it in the beginning it really affected my financial journey because like your cousins need to go to school and you have some money. Like even sometimes I've sacrificed my money for going to the salon just to make sure like I've bought them books and things like that. But now when you get older and everything, you realize like these people are much older, wajitegemea,
so you need to cut down on that.
You'll never progress if you like help everyone, help yourself also
first.
Has that happened to you?
Not really.
Hey, you're so lucky. First born, you have a problem.
So when it comes investments, we want to know what are some of the ways that we'd invest. I personally know I can invest maybe if I put up a salon or something like that, of which I'd benefit from.
Well, setting up a salon is not an investment, that's a business.
Oh, okay.
You're running a business, so it's not an investment. An investment is something that generates you money without you being there. So if the business is doing so well without you, then you could say that's an investment. Now, in terms of the Kenyan market, I'd say the investments you can look into are like treasury bills and treasury bonds. Bonds, you buy them. Treasury bills and bonds, you buy them directly from the central bank, or you can buy them through a broker, which are like the banks around. So a treasury bill is like a long-term borrowing instrument. Like the government borrows money from its citizens at an interest rate. So you can go there, open a CDS account with the central bank, and you'll be, if you get a treasury bond for 15 years, you'll be getting your interest every like 3 months. It depends on what the information about that bond is. Treasury bills are more short term. It can be 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and you'll get your money back. So as a student, I'd say invest more in treasury bills because they're short term. You can get, and it doesn't need like a high amount of money. And I'd say those are some of the safer investment options. Another one would be stocks and shares. This one you have to have a broker. You can't buy directly from the companies. So stocks and shares are what you own parts of a company. Let's say Safaricom, you buy shares for Safaricom, so you own part of Safaricom indirectly through the shares. So you have to have a CDSC account where you put money in, and then you trade, you buy the shares from them. So that one would really be good for a student, because let's say the shares for Safaricom, I don't know the price right now, but I'd say if it's 30 bob, you need a minimum of 100 shares. That's like the regulation. So with 3,000 bob, you can actually buy shares. And it doesn't have to be like immediately. You like keep buying, topping up kidogo kidogo. You buy for 1,000, 2,000, slowly by slowly. Yeah, that would be a really good investment. In terms of land here in Kenya, I'm not so sure about it, because I've really not delved into buying land. But you can find information from just Ivy, Shares Money Mondays. You can find the information there. But now, something that I know for sure is Juba. You can, guys, land is moving. So save it. You need to buy your piece of land, but have a plan with it also. Like if you're going to build something.
Okay, so we've all heard about investments. Personally, some of us would mistake like putting up businesses as investments, and as you've heard from Ayak, she's really told us steps, and she's advised us as students like what is the step to take if you'd like to invest. So what's the best financial tip that you can give someone?
Have a plan.
Okay,
it's not a joke. Like, have a plan, because you could be buying shares for what reason? Like, you're just buying what is the goal? What is the purpose? Like, if you say you buy a piece of land, you're trying to put up apartments to generate income to pay for school fees. That's a goal. It has to have like a timeline also. So not having a plan can really mess you up. Because if I come and say, Achai, let's go for sherehe, and you don't have any money lying around, and you say, oh, I have an investment somewhere, and you take money out, there's no purpose.
You're gonna definitely mess with what you're trying to build up first. So this thing of money in relationships, there are those who would be like men are supposed to be maybe providing for the ladies. They feel like, some ladies feel like it's a must, if you date me, you feel I'll feel like hey, you're supposed to be giving money for this and that. So I think we as ladies, we don't have to really look it at that way. We also need to have our own plans, have your own money, in case maybe your spouse feels like at a year one time they might be having some financial challenges, and you'd step up. So what other way do you think, what do you see money?
I'd say there's levels to this. If you're just in high school, you're dating someone, you need jokes. Let's just be honest, Cindy. you're just joking. Like, there's some people who actually like go and get married, but majority of the people in Akonga do jokes. So there's no like, and even at that point you don't have money. Like, you'll find a boy like not eating a whole term just to save money to take out his girlfriend.
That's really wrong. And then the girl,
that's so painful. I feel for you guys. I feel for the men. I feel for you guys. Now we say in university, which is even worse, the levels of demands are so much higher from your friends, from a relationship. Your friends will be like, let's go out, let's go to Naivasha this weekend. And you're telling your boyfriend, let's go out. This guy is getting an allowance just like you, and you expect him like
to provide that much for you.
That's not
I
fair.
think some of them tend to compare themselves with their other friends. You know, there's some friends, maybe if your partner is okay giving you money when you need it, you want to go for camping somewhere in Naivasha, anakupatia. You want to go to salon, anakupatia. You want to go for shopping, anakupatia. And there's that one girl there, Pia, she's expecting, and then you'll see these things will lead to misunderstandings and petty breakups just because of money. Girls, surely. Okay, not girls alone, but please let's not take this thing like kwa relationships ikiwa kitu kama, you know.
Yeah, but now see, the thing is, we feel like, okay, we are overburdening the men, right? So we are going out to look for money.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, we don't want an independent woman. We don't want a woman earning more than us. Now,
what do men want?
What do you want?
Yeah.
Just tell us.
Yeah.
Huh? You're always like, no, I want a woman to have money. You have money, he leaves you for someone who doesn't have money. Me, I'd say you just live your life.
You know, that's why I say sometimes men are complicated. You might wonder why, but these are just some of the reasons. You guys say women are complicated.
Okay, now when we come to like working class, this is where the competition gets tough. Have you seen in Juba how people like are really competing?
Yeah.
Everyone wants to drive this certain car. Like now you'll have a friend who wants to go out, will call you. Like for me, I used to be called, let's go here. And my mom, if she's in the compound and the car is in the compound, no one is going anywhere.
Yeah.
If you want to go out, just go by yourself. And you know, in Juba the public transport is not that good, so it's like, okay, you go, and me, I don't want to be brought back by someone. True. So I'll just stay at home. So I think people need like to stop. Okay, if you want to compete, you're Nisawa, but don't like pull people into your own competition. Now when it comes to marriage, hey, that's another level. Like the amount that's spent on a wedding.
Yeah. Okay,
I feel that's why these genuine men are not getting married. Let me tell you. Right, Savit? Right? Because of the amount of money needed for this wedding. You'll have to pay cows. You'll have to pay for the wedding reception. She wants 6 white V8s to take her around. Yeah. That's guys, come on. Huge. And then she wants everyone, like what? She wants a white wedding. She wants to have a reception. You want to go for honeymoon. Huh? The parents want 300 cows. Yeah. And then you're expected to have a life after that. You don't know if this guy, but the women, you need to find out more about your man. You don't know if he's renting. You don't know if he has a house. All you know is you love this guy. Come on. And then after you get married, you find yourself in their mom's house. Ladies, find out more information. Like,
if your partner had asked you, let's open a joint account, would you personally do it?
For me, yes, I would personally do it. As long as you have separate accounts on the side. Like you can have the joint accounts. I know you don't. I know you don't.
It's tacky. What if it happens that we part?
We part ways. See, you have your own personal account.
What if now that person didn't think of having their personal account? What will they really do to get out of that situation?
That's why we have this episode here, so that you know that you should have your own personal account. Ladies. Okay, it's not like even have, like all of them do. It's just that we don't say it. We do. We have some money somewhere. She has some money somewhere. Let her not lie to you. Yeah.
Okay, so there's some partners who really go out of their ways. Not only partners, but there's some people who go out of their way to take up maybe loans and debts. Maybe I'd call you, I tell you there's an emergency or something, or maybe I'd want to start up a business or something. But since you believe in your friend, you'd be like, let me do this for my friend, and you decide to go and take the loan. Would you really do it?
No, I would not. I would not even take a loan out for my mother. Come on. Don't do it. Like the person is supposed to, there's a time here in Kenya, like loans were so easy to get. So someone will like get a loan of 10 million and write you as the guarantor. Alafu anaenda US, and that's that. So you're the one who's left to pay that money. So guys, don't accept don't accept to take a loan on someone's behalf.
Umesikiza mwenye ulikuwa unafikiria kwenda kuchukua loan, umesikiza.
Don't take on anyone's behalf. No one.
So you guys can comment down below how was the podcast. What are some of the things that you'd add? What are some of the financial advices that you'd give to our viewers, or the ones who are watching? Not only who are watching, but what are some of the things you would advise your friends when it comes to taking loans, when it comes to investing, when it comes to writing budgets? So Ayak, was this show tasty or was it lemon?
It was financial.
That's a good one. So you guys, thank you. Until we meet next time for our next episode. Goodbye.